What this tells you is that once the Keyman has removed himself from camera, the loyal audience also went away with it. Because remember what I said earlier about Keyman Risk, which is a perfect transition to our second player, Lunar X, which was specifically launched by former KKR executives to invest in digital-first media brands. And they made a splash onto this scene in 2022 by acquiring the Game Theorist with 40 million plus combined subscribers across their 5 channels. And similar to Veritasium's Derek, the sale was framed as this thing that would let MatPat, the guy who built it, to finally be able to step back.
On March 9th, I will be hosting my last Theory episode.
The deal was that MatPat would handle the creative direction behind the scenes and Lunar X would handle all the boring business stuff. And since MatPat has officially stepped away from the camera, on the surface, it actually seems like a success. They gained 1 million new subscribers across all 5 channels, but the revenue tells a different story. Estimated monthly earnings has dropped 70% from roughly 52,000 in March 2024 to around 13,000 to 17,000 by February 2026. So what this tells you is that once the Keyman has removed himself from camera, the loyal audience also went away with it. And so it's no surprise that Recurrent Ventures was all over this to acquire Donut, and they successfully did so in November 2021. And the big promise that they made here was that all founding staff would remain, but that soon changed. After securing that sweet $300 million funding from Blackstone, Recurrent started moving different. They overhired across the portfolio, attempted to squeeze more revenue from product reviews, and when the economics deteriorated, they started to cut costs. And even though raw subscriber count continued to grow 8 million by 2024, what didn't, and sounds a little bit corny, was that magic that made them great. Less than 3 years after acquisition, 3 of the 4 guys all departed within weeks of each other, and so did the audience. Because 2 of the hosts launched their own independent channels, Big Time and Speed, and just within a matter of weeks, crossed 1.6 million combined subscribers. So with all these different outcomes, and right now it's showing more bad than good ones,